So welcome to Module 4. This is the main theme of this module is all to do with client login and register. But along the way we're going to get to know a few common tasks in Angular that we're going to need throughout our application. So let's see what's coming up in this particular module. So first of all we're going to need to create a place for users to log in with a login, and we'll also create a navbar to help users navigate through our application. And we'll be using Bootstrap classes to achieve this. We'll also need to take a look at how Angular handles forms. Now, early on in this course, we're going to use Angular template forms. They're a little bit more straightforward to get to grips with. And for simple forms like our login and register, at the moment, this will suffice to get us started. Then we're going to look at how we use our own services in Angular. Just like in the API, we don't want to put all of our methods to do things or to, in our case, query the API scattered around different components. We need to centralize these in one place. So we're going to make use of Angular services and then inject these services into our components so that we can make use of them. We're also going to look at conditionally displaying elements on a page. Once we've got our users logging in and logging out, then we don't want to show all the information on a page unless a user is either logged in, or we want to show them different options if they're logged out. We'll also create a register component so that users can register to our application. And we'll also look at component communication. As we start to create additional components within our application, we're going to need to communicate, or they are going to need to communicate with each other. We're going to need to pass data from a parent component to a child component. We're also going to need to pass data from a child component up to a parent component. And we're also going to take a look at that in this particular module. So let's take a look at where we are now and where we intend to get to by the end of this module. And currently we've got a very dysfunctional application. We've got a 401 authorized appearing in our console, and we've got just a dating app as a title. And where we intend to get to at the end of this particular module is this. So by the end of this module we'll be able to use a form to log into our application, and this will switch the messages at the top. So we have a welcome user, and we'll be able to log out, and we'll also be able to register new users. And whilst it's not visible at the moment, when I register, this is successful, and then I can use this user to log in to the application. And that's what we're going to aim to achieve by the end of this module. So without any further preamble, let's get started.